What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, and for today we'll be looking at Skylords Reborn, and I'll be showing you how I complete my second campaign map on the Nightmare category of Challenge 5.3 of the Natural Selection. And for today's map we'll be looking at the Soultree. So yes, we'll be only using tier 1 cards for the Soultree, and this is my deck. So I'll be guiding you through how you can complete this just using tier 1, and there are two places where this can be a little bit tougher on the map. Of course, the first part where it will be difficult is when the twilight comes over and Viridya freezes a lot of these twilight units. That will be the first difficult part of the map. The second difficulty about this map is to clear this last base in order for us to get the 5th monument. So this is the second part where it will be a little bit tough because we only have tier 1. You have to kind of like fight with the twilight. They are probably like tier 2 or tier 3 level. So as in the beginning, have all your Life defenders up on the wall and have Sunstriders come over here to get 2 power wells so that we gain more power earlier on into the game. So for the first wave, very simple, just destroy and kill all the twilight units. And then once the first wave is finished, or before it's even finished, make sure to summon firebombs to build firebombs. I would recommend you to build 2 firebombs for this, but you can also just build 1, but 2 firebombs will guarantee the safety of your power well. Because the issue is that when you build your power wells before the second wave arrive, the twilight will be aggroed towards your power well and ignoring every single unit that you have. So make sure to your units in the path of the twilight unit so that they walk slower, and also detonate your firebomb so that all of them will be killed. Also take note to move your units away because the twilight slavers will explode upon death. So now we have reached the first difficult part of the map, which is the twilight horde. And for this, once you have 50 power, straight away summon Mortar Towers, and you should summon 3 Mortar Tower. And the reason why is because we don't want to get the next orb because it wastes 150 power. So we'll completely destroy this horde by only having fire tier 1. So 3 Mortar Towers are enough, and make sure to move your Life defenders closer to the twilight area so that you gain ground presence to use the mortar attack. And also, apart from Mortar Tower, make sure to build 2 more firebombs because Mortar Towers alone will not be able to destroy the whole twilight horde. So you need firebombs. When they are not frozen, it deals the full damage. Because the units are frozen, you only do 50% of the damage, which makes it very difficult for us to kill all the twilight units. So once all your Mortar Tower is up, make sure to just fire all the Mortar Tower and concentrate attacks on the front of the horde. What I would recommend actually is to have all your Life defenders on this side of the wall, the beginning of the wall, so that your Life defenders will take down the entire small unit, and your Mortar Tower will just be focusing on the medium and the large units here. So that is the ideal, but I was just testing out this method and it doesn't work as well. So highly recommend you for your Life defenders at the beginning of the wall, and only have 1 Life defender over here to gain ground presence for your Mortar Tower. And yes, I'll be building 2 firebombs. If you want to be safe, you can build 3 firebombs. That is the safest bet. But if you are doing it right, just 2 firebombs is enough. Yeah, as you can see, if all my Life defenders were at the front, the small twilight units will all be killed easily. So that is my recommendation, and all your Mortar Towers should be focusing on the medium and the large size. The archers isn't an issue because just use your firebomb and kill the archers and the twilight horror. So mostly what you want to get rid of is the small and medium units and have the twilight horrors at about half health. That should easily set them up for death for the firebomb. So yeah, as you can see, firebombs do a lot of damage, but if you got 3 of them, definitely would destroy the entire twilight horde. So naturally, I've done this run a couple of times, and this is one of the worst runs where the twilight gets out of hand. So usually this will not be the case, and I'll just be showing you a harder run that you can all still win this Soultree on expert even though things might go badly. So not an issue. Make sure to just get rid of the remaining twilight units and focus your attention on Viridya, where you help her get to the Soultree. So yes, after you get rid of these twilight units, destroy your Mortar Towers of void power and build your orb. And for this orb, we'll want the nature orb, because what would be very helpful for us over here would be Surge of Light to heal our units, and also Ensnaring Roots to root our 3 large Stone King units over here at the bottom. Can't really see now, but yes, these 3 Stone King units. And our main attacking force will be the Firesworn, the Fire Affinity Firesworn. This is the reason why I want this, is that it deals a lot of damage to large units, and most of the Stone King units here are large units, so Firesworn are the best. Recommend you to have 7 Firesworns for easy kills on the Stone King. And also about 2 to 3 Werebeasts. This would be the Werebeasts that will kind of tank the damage and prevent your Firesworns and even your Lyrish defenders from dying. So that is the ultimate plan. So let me just fast forward again. As you can see, Firesworn's damage is insane even with the Stone King being frozen, due to their 150% damage against large units, which is just crazy. When you're going to kill the Stone King units, make sure to summon 2 mines right close to the Stone King Rage Flame. This is to deal damage to both the Stone King Rage Flame and also the Stone King Grinder. So make sure that when the mines explode, the Stone King Grinder is within the damage zone, because sometimes it will be out of the damage zone because we are too eager to either have it too close to us or too far from us. So as you can see, the Stone King Grinder is kind of out of range for one of the mines, I think. And the Ensnaring Roots again would help you to not have too many Stone King units to attack. And make sure to have your Firesworn damage all of the ranged units first before the Stone King Warrior. So this is a pretty easy area. As you can see, Firesworn's damage is just incomparable to any other tier 1 unit as of now. And once done, have your Lyrish defender just fall back over here. You don't want them dying and risk losing the game. And have one of your Werebeasts survive and get over here to take Viridya's damage when she sort of like loses control of herself. So I want my Firesworn because they are a great help. So what I do to quickly transport them is to build tunnel, and I will Burrow Ritual my Firesworns so that we don't have to waste any time them marching over all the way from the Soultree to our monument. I will be summoning about 2 to 3 Firebombs because there will be Twilight Waves that will be attacking your monument. So 2 to 3 Firebombs is enough to take down whatever Twilight Waves that will be attacking your monument. And now as you can see, we got a 2 unique combo, Werebeast and Shaman. Why unique Shaman is because Viridya would kill the Werebeast, and yeah, basically she does a lot more damage, and before the Werebeast gets to be spread out like this, the Werebeast would die. So the Shaman would be the one that heals the Werebeast so that we can enter this perfect area where our Werebeast is sort of like not within zone of Viridya's damage and just take minimal damage, and this would last us throughout until Moon arrives. So this is the method that you should partake to just help you run the map much more easily. And I have my Shadow Orb right now, and the reason why we are having Shadow Orb is because we require one tier 1 card that is very vital for our victory in this map, and it is the Soul Splicer, the green affinity ones. So later I'll show you how I will set up my defensive area to sort of like destroy all of these Twilight buildings and Twilight units. So for now, let us see how I take down the Twilight units that will be attacking our monument.
I can't stop. Forgive me. I'm here. I will absorb her rope power.
As you can see, very simple to take down the Twilight units. With the Firesworn, they can knock back small units, so it makes it much more easier to kill the small Twilight units. So once done, just take down this entire area where the archers are, and you are ready to build up your defense for the final attack. Your offense or defense both counts. So let us just get rid of this Twilight Whisperer, very annoying blinding attack. Right, so now once that is done, we have to build up a couple of buildings and structures to help us get rid of this entire big Twilight base. And you don't really want to rush in with your tier 1 army, because tier 1 army alone isn't enough to take down all these like Twilight horrors and this like Twilight creep. And my setup over here is to have the Soul Splicer over here so that anything within this radius, my tier 1 army would be getting healed. And also some firebombs, because there's a lot of melee units and the twilight horror, so the firebombs are the one that would deal some damage in case we do not manage to take down the twilight horror. And also Mouth of the Keeper, so that we sort of form a safe zone where the twilight creeps or whatever range units aren't able to attack our little base here. And once you're ready to attack, make sure to have Sunderer, that's very important, and some Windweavers to attack air units. For Sunderer, it is mainly to destroy the spawning camps because of their siege, and I would highly recommend you using the Sundering ability. And before attacking, of course, as usual, have 2 mines summoned over here, so that it will deal a lot of damage to ground units. And this is how I will take down this entire base area. Also support your units with Surge of Light, because the heals might not be fast enough to heal your army. So as you can see, damage dealt can be pretty strong. But yeah, we kind of form a safe zone around the Mouth of the Keeper, and also Soul Splicer continuously healing our army. So that is a very good plan. As you can see, my army is still pretty good. There's not a lot of units that died. And the Firebomb that dealt a lot of damage to the Twilight Horror. So now once the main army is gone, send your Sunderer straight to the spawning camps, and we need to get rid of it as quickly as possible, while the rest of your units would try to take down these remaining Twilight units or Twilight enemy units. That's a late heal, so sadly one of my Sunderer died. But the good thing about this is that you still have quite a bit of power, so not an issue here. Alright, so from then on, just continuously clear the buildings, get more Sunderers up, heal your units, and you should be on your way to winning this map and gaining your second map into your arsenal with the Nightmare Challenge 5.3. So this will be the second map that you'll be finishing. And yes, this is it. And once you get 5 monuments up, you will win the game. So build up some power so that you can build up your op, and also kill off your units once you're done building the op, so that you get void power back and you're able to build your monument quickly. Yes, and this is it for my video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you do enjoy my video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also join my channel memberships. I sometimes release members only video earlier than the public's, about few days to a week earlier. And I'll see you guys again real soon for my next video.